What's up, everybody? This is Phil Rogacki.
And I'm Jared Abergina.
You're listening to Two Tree Guys Podcast. What's up, everybody? Hey, another episode of Two Tree Guy Podcast. Guys, I appreciate you tuning in wherever you may be, in a tree, driving home, at home. It's a Sunday morning, drinking coffee. You're listening to your favorite podcast and hearing my voice all the time. I just want to say I appreciate it and thank you guys for always supporting us. If this is the first time you guys ever listen to the show, we've got different episodes that we bring here for you guys, and we just keep adding more and more. And if there's something you guys want to hear that we're not talking about, please reach out to me. I'll put it on the show. But we got What's Your Story? We bring industry badasses in to talk about how they got in the industry, their mentor, things they've learned, and, sharing some great tips and everything to you. We have our safety talk. Our safety talk, we're talking about incidents that happen in the industry. How do we improve them? How do we control them? To take us from the number one most dangerous job in the world and at least get us down to the, to under the top 5. That's my goal in life for you guys, is by bringing this education, bringing training, is get us out of the top 5. I used to be proud that I work in the most dangerous industry in the world, and I realize we're in last freaking place, guys. That ain't first place, that's last place that we're in. So let's work together on getting us out of that. And then we have our training talk. We talk about training techniques and training out in the field and, different things like that, stuff that you guys can learn, take, and then implement to your crews on the next Monday or the next day out there. And lastly, we have our full-length episode. If you're in California, you want to drink some cold beers, you want to sit around, like I say, make fun of Jared, have some fun, high five, eat some good food. That's our full-length episode when you guys are out there in the studio. And then we have our gear talk, what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about a company that I've never used your pants before. I don't know much about you. So that's always exciting to bring some new products. Even though this might be an older brand, I'm going to get to hear all about it. And sitting in this show and being a host and talking, guys, it's not just, I'm asking just some questions of things I already know. I mean, this is new to me. So I'm understanding how it works. These questions are real to you guys that I've never met before besides 5 minutes ago. And today we have Hansel and Hannah from England. I hope everybody can understand or understand your accent and the things you say, because some of them are like, what'd she say? I don't know, but it sounded perfect, but I didn't know if it was right or wrong. So they're from Arbortec. We're going to hear about their products. We're going to hear what's coming up. We're going to hear the good, the bad, the ugly, what's working, what's not working, why they're making it a certain way, competition. We're just going to hear everything about what you have to offer our industry. So welcome to the Two Tree Guy Podcast. Appreciate you guys being on this.
Yeah,
welcome. Scoot a little closer to the mics. Real close you can. Hello, how are you? Good?
Yes, all good.
Go good?
Hi. Great to be here.
You got millions and millions of people listening to this, I'm sure, today for this. So let's dive in. I'm going to hear a little bit about, we got a little announcement happening here. That's what happens. We take it. It's raw. It's uncut. There's no editing that's going to happen. If you guys are in your vehicle listening to this right now, sorry. We got somebody yapping over the phone or over the loudspeaker. Oh, my God.
Apparently there's free
There's
food.
a bus coming?
Apparently.
We got it. Okay. Well, let's dive in, because the bus is going to leave us if we don't get this for this. So let's dive in. Let me hear a little bit about you guys, and then we'll go into your company. Introduce yourself to the world, and let's dive in.
So my name's Hannah Maidstone. I have recently actually joined Arbortec in the last 6 months. My role is working in business development. So I'm fortunate enough to be able to help develop, the products, but also mostly connect with end users that were in the products, which is really exciting. Over to you.
Yes, so my name is Hansel Brother, and I've been with Arbortec for 4 years now. I'm mainly on procurement and new product development, which I've been working that role for the last 2 years.
Yep. All right.
So just as a little backstory, so
Yeah.
Arbortec actually was founded 30 years ago by two brothers. And it was it's kind of grown from a small company to now a globally international recognized brand. So
Who are these brothers?
Do
What's
you want to
their name?
explain?
Yeah, one of them's my father.
One of them's your father.
Oh yes.
One of them my dad. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so he started out in doing a lot of safety gear and outdoor clothing, and then they decided to sort of narrow up and find a niche, which was the arborist and forestry industry.
Why'd they want to find a niche?
I guess because he had such a passion for safety clothing, yet the technical aspects of outdoor clothing. So to smash them together, sort of the arb market was perfect. So yeah, that's how they started out.
Gotcha. And your dad's still working within the company
He's
and
still
everything?
working within the company.
Who's the other gentleman?
Yeah, so that's his brother.
Is he still in the company?
He's still in the company as well, yeah.
They're brothers.
Yep. They're brothers
Yeah.
and their surname's brothers, so there we go.
Okay, good.
So it's a really nice little family, big family company, which is a great place to work. And it's definitely got a family feel. So
Okay.
which is quite awesome, actually. You work with your brother
Has
as well,
this been, you work with your brother as well?
and your sister.
Yeah, so I work with brother
Oh
and
my
sister.
gosh.
So, yes.
Has this been the only job you've ever had?
Yeah, so I've done other part-time jobs, but this has been my main job.
And for the last 4 years?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the history of the company. Let's talk about, a little bit of the evolution and where you guys are now and what do you guys have to offer to the industry?
So I think the main thing we love about Arbortec and what Arbortec strives to do is to really kind of connect with that individualism of people. And within this industry, we kind of recognize that it is so much more than just a job. Anything forestry, arborist, it is a lifestyle, like you were talking about with the safeties element and stuff like that. It's one of the most dangerous jobs out there.
Yeah.
It is more like an extreme sport at the end of the day. And we want to have clothing that is, that colour, comfort and customer care. We want to, really connect all of those elements to the end users to be able to have everything that you could need from a protection clothing, but with a bit of fun with it. So we are known for our colorways, with the bright colors, but also the nice muted olive greens, the beige.
What's your favorite
blacks.
color?
Olive green,
Olive
hands
green. What about
down.
yours?
Oh,
It's definitely olive.
Yeah.
Definitely olive.
Really?
Yeah.
Or the new one's coming. The real tree.
yeah.
The camo.
The real tree, the
Real
camo.
tree,
Who's been requesting that? Bunch of guys from Texas and Tennessee. Yeah.
It's quite heavily requested, actually.
Yeah?
It's
Oh,
been
yes.
it's been a long time coming. It's been something you've personally worked with for quite a while now. It's
Yeah, we've been working on that project for the last 18 months now. Obviously, there's a lot of licensing we have to go through
Just to have a real tree.
to be official partners with Realtree. And yeah, but it's great. So it's going to be ready in the new year.
Oh, cool.
yeah. So we have that obviously in the Realtree original camo, high-vis orange, and a lime green as well. So,
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
just to cover all bases, straight from work to hunting or whatever you want to do,
Yeah, cut down the tree or, shoot a deer from it when you get down, cut down the
knows?
tree. And
I don't
whatever.
judge.
Yeah,
Whatever you
yeah,
want,
whatever
whatever keeps
guys
you
wanna
happy.
do. Whatever you want to do.
So we are actually, like you said, we're from England. We're a Norfolk-based company, which is the east coast of England. We have our own factory in Portugal, so we manufacture everything ourselves.
Why Portugal?
Portugal is known for its textile, especially the northern Portugal is known for very high quality textile production.
Is there any certain products that are out there that are from Portugal besides you guys that we would know about?
I think that there's a lot of workwear and outdoor clothing produced in Portugal, and yeah, they're quite big in textiles. So.
What are some other countries that you were looking in to make? And this is your own factory, so you built this factory.
Yeah, this is our own factory. Yep. So we own the factory.
So why'd you pick Portugal? I mean, you're making your own factory.
Yes, Portugal. It worked for us. We already just with the staff out there. We had someone out there that was willing to help us get set up. So that's how it mainly worked. But yeah, we wanted to stick with Europe, not being too far away from ourselves.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
Cool.
So we're lucky that we've got that factory, and that means that we can carry on making these innovative, new designs or new products, which kind of gives us the freedom to be able to...
You have some flexibility.
Yeah.
I mean,
some
just
serious...
talking to you guys today, David, and some ideas, I'm sure he was throwing at you. He was like, yeah, we can do that. That sounds good, and that's a breath of fresh air a lot of times, because you talk to some manufacturers that are making products, they're like, I don't know, I got to take it up through this level, that. We'll get back to you, never.
No.
Appreciate it, you know, kind of thing.
And that's exactly, I mean, especially my role, like I said earlier, we're touching with end users all the time, and being able to feed that directly into procurement, who can then take it straight to the factory. I mean, we really have closed that gap from the end user to the manufacturer, and that's a really good element of Arbortec, that we can kind of really connect to the factory and be able to hopefully see a really quick turnaround on the product. And we really do strive to be the best in the industry for lots of reasons.
Who's the best in the industry right now?
Us, obviously.
You say you're striving to be the best.
Always staying the best.
Staying the best.
Okay.
Obviously,
it's us.
So you guys are the best, obviously. Well, I want to hear what makes your guys' product the best.
Sorry, Hansel, I'm talking a lot.
No.
I would say it would definitely be the comfort. That is my go-to. So, especially with our Brieflex Pro trousers, for example, pants. Sorry, they are the flexibility, the stretch that
Why'd
they
you say
have.
sorry? Trousers, pants, trousers, England.
Yeah. I call them trousers. I realize that you call them pants.
I thought it was a little weird. It was like, that sounds weird. Trousers. I'm like, it's like my grandpa in the 1800s or something. Trousers, my trousers.
I'm really sorry.
No, I like it. It's trousers, guys. They have trousers.
It's habit. I can't.
But you correct yourself. Other people correct you? Like, what the hell is this? What's trousers?
Well, being stateside, I'm really having to correct myself all the time at the moment. So I do apologize.
I like it. You're learning.
I'm trying. By the end of the expo, I should be there.
You should be good. Pants.
I'll be saying it at home now, and all the guys at home will be like, "What do you mean?"
Well, it's like if you're north or south in our country, when you're calling pop, like I call it pop, but it's soda in the south, and then other people call it Coca-Cola, even though they're like, "Oh, I'll take a Coke." They're like, "Oh, what kind of Coke?" Let me do a Mountain Dew. But it's Coke. Everything's Coke.
Oh, no.
And then north is pop, and then soda is south. So it's weird.
That is bizarre.
Yeah,
funny.
we're all messed up here in America.
But definitely, the Brieflex Pro pants would be my go-to comfort. They have got just so much more stretch in them, especially in the crotch area. The fabric itself is so much stretchier, and the cut and the fit it fits so much more with a climbing element in mind. So the fits are much more. So I think the best way to describe it would be like comparing it to a jean cut. So we have our Brieflex Originals, which are like a straight cut jean. Mm-hmm. Our Pros, which are a much more fitted jean, and then we have our Freestyles, which are the kind of more athletic fit, if you like, to accommodate a slightly more muscular thigh, calf area, but keeping the waist quite narrow. So we really try to, like I said earlier, accommodate for all the individuals in the industry, because there's we're no one shape. Yeah,
sizes.
Exactly. We do have a ladies range as well, and that's something we're developing all the time as well, to kind of keep going that. I'm a strong advocate for women in the industry.
Yeah.
So,
have you ever climbed before?
Yeah. I do a bit of rack climbing, so recreational climbing and
cool.
stuff like that. So yeah.
Have you got up a rope yet?
Not here today, no.
Yeah, tomorrow's your day.
Tomorrow's a new day.
We'll get you up there.
It's something that we're trying to develop, like I said, all the time to kind of keep those comfort levels, and like we were saying, kind of connecting us as manufacturers to the end users to ensure that if there is something we can do about it, we do.
Okay,
so it's exciting. Yeah.
So how do you guys get the feedback from people out in the field that are using this on a daily basis?
Obviously, events like this are so important to us, and it's really important that we are here so that we can get that feedback firsthand, and also. For me, I think it's a little bit about educating about. This is why we love this opportunity to be able to educate people about the product and about our brand, and to also show how much passion we have for the brand and for the industry, and we really do want.
Are you guys wearing a pair?
I'm not currently. No.
You got
I'm
brand?
not in today now.
Have you seen?
What? You guys are here and not even wearing your
Oh,
own
yeah.
stuff?
I'm wearing a t-shirt.
Okay.
It's very hot in here. I'm so
It is,
glad
it is.
we're
It's
not.
hot.
Yeah.
Super hot.
We have got Phil, one of our guys. He's got the trousers on with his face on. Have you seen them?
No.
How
no.
have you missed him?
Oh, I see him over
Yeah.
there. I see him over there.
So he's
White
got-
shirt.
Yeah.
Fully printed up.
Fully printed up with his face all over.
You say Philly printed it?
Yeah.
Or fully? Did you say
Full.
fully?
Fully,
Oh,
yeah.
that's the accent. I said Philly printed. I'm like, haha, boom. That's good. Phil is Philly printed up.
Yeah. So yeah, no, there's really nice products that we have.
So how do you guys do? You know, how many people are you guys competing against out in the market right now? Like who? You got top 5? Is there 50 companies out there?
It's a fairly niche market, so there's not, it's not as big as some markets. So I guess
Yeah.
we're competing probably.
Who's your biggest competitor?
Depends what part of the globe we're selling to, really. There's sort of a very, I don't know, Hannah, you.
I don't know whether I like to class anyone as competition. I think we all have different elements, and that's why we're all good at what we're doing. I think as a obviously there are big names out there. You guys worked with Clogger, you
Yeah.
know, so there are other names out there that do exactly what we do.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm not sure if I see competition in the same way that other people do.
Yeah.
In the fact that we are focused on what we do, and we're trying to do what we do really, really well, and for the end user, as I keep saying,
Yeah.
in mind. So, I mean, yeah, there are big names out there that are doing it, what we're doing. And yeah, we just want to just kind of stay on top of the ball all the time. And
On top of the ball.
on top of the ball.
Is that an England thing?
I'm going to work with it.
On top
Okay.
of the ball. I like
We're
it.
gonna
I'm
say
like,
it's an
top of the
England
ball.
thing.
I don't know. This is the thing. I might pick it up and start saying it.
Can you please?
I'm like, a top of the ball,
I might have
everybody.
just made that up.
On top of the ball for that. You know, there was we had a couple gentlemen on, Andy and Tom from I think it's Rooted Arborist. Do you guys know those guys?
Yeah. We know
They wear your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they were asking me, you know, they did the chainsaw pants last year.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And they did an amazing job on, and the information they just had on the, battery saws. I got to get them back on and hear about chainsaw pants because
100%.
I like to hear because they're real, they're raw.
Absolutely.
There's no swaying in any way.
No.
So I'm going to get them back on maybe tomorrow
Yeah,
and
definitely.
hear who do they pick.
Yeah.
And they picked Milwaukee saws.
Yeah.
I mean, first time at the
Yep.
trade show picking them, I was like,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
And their little jingle they said at the end is red is the new orange.
Ooh.
With
Ooh,
Steel and
I
Husqvarna
quite
out
like
there.
that.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh,
It
that's
was- I was
catchy.
like, I like that. Oh, red is the new orange
I
for
love
that.
it.
So I'm gonna get them back on because I'm
Yeah.
gonna hear a lot of their input. From there.
Definitely recommend it. I mean, he's been quite influential for the safety aspect. I
Yeah.
know he did, like you said, talks last year regarding protection clothing, because over in the States here, the protection levels, although they're same in the fact of classes and stuff, it's the reinforcement, should I say, isn't there like it is in Europe and England.
It's true.
So, I mean, it makes me cringe to think that it isn't there, because it's only a slight mistake and you've at best lost your leg, if not at worst lost your life. So I think it's so important. But yeah, I think
You guys make vests too, sleeves, arm sleeves.
Yeah, we do sleeves. Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
Any vest?
We don't currently do a full vest. No. We
Now, in
just
certain
focus
parts
on
of
the sleeves.
Europe, do you have to wear a vest?
It's not a full requirement, but there is some companies that would insist.
Is that something you guys are going to go towards a little bit on there?
We will have one in the range, I guess. But yeah, as it's not mandatory, it's not. It is difficult to obviously climb and wear full vests as well. So
Yeah. Yeah, there he is. There's his face all over it. He's walking by. What was his name?
Phil.
Phil.
Hi, Phil.
Phil, what's up? Come on over. Come on. Come join us.
We want to see your face pants.
Put those on. Put the headset on. Come sit with us. Come join our conversation.
So Phil works in our accounts department.
The show floor is now closed. We look forward to seeing
Phil,
you
what's up?
at the
Get close to the mic. Welcome to the podcast show. So, Phil, what do you do for the company?
So I'm Global Business Development Manager, which sounds a lot nicer than it actually.
No, it sounds nice.
It's good.
Sounds
So
nice.
I deal with obviously all the US, North America guys, Europe, some of the UK guys as well. So
That's
it's all
fun.
good.
Well,
Yeah,
welcome.
good.
I just wanted you to come join. You got some cool pants on, and
Yeah,
we got a few
definitely-
more minutes. We're gonna be ending. Yeah, those are sharp.
Definitely.
I need to get a pair. You guys have those on your web store?
We should. There's been
Yeah.
a lot of requests for them after today.
I bet.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's new face
specifically
of
with
the.
his face. Yeah.
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 So what's coming up for your company and the future that some new items, things that you're excited about that you can share?
So things that we're allowed to talk about, because there are some really exciting projects that I wish I could talk about, and hopefully we can talk about them soon. But definitely our real tree camo that, like Hansel said, is going to be on sale from January, which is really exciting. We have our US flag trousers with the matching now jacket for those of you that want to have that. That US flag sleeve,
Cool.
which is awesome. So there are two big new products. We have a couple of others. So we have a deep forest trouser, which is a much more resilient trouser with a high abrasion layer on the front of the leg to kind of stop that snagging where it goes across the thigh.
Yeah.
And then we also have a heavy duty jacket, which is exactly what it says on the tin, which is just, again, a bit more resilient. Took our original smock, which is our most popular jacket that we have, and we've kind of just upgraded it, if you like,
Good.
into this more heavy duty, more resistant material, still waterproof, still got all the same features that we love about our original smock.
How long have you been with Arbortec?
So I was an ambassador for Arbortec first.
Oh, okay. I'm like, dang, she knows her stuff. She's like, oh, I've been there for a week. I'm like, holy smokes. I'm like, why do you know
Yeah.
so much?
Yeah, so
That's
I was
good.
an
You're
ambassador.
passionate about it.
I'm really.
You believe in it.
It is a real passion because, as I said, it's something that I think this industry really is an extreme sport. It
Yeah.
is so much more than just a job, and as you said, it's such a dangerous one at that. That I think, if it's as simple as putting a pair of trousers
Yeah.
on and hopefully feeling comfortable like ours are, it's a
I'm gonna-
no-brainer.
I'm going to have to try a pair on tomorrow.
100%. Get yourself
I'll try
over
it.
there, and
I'll
I will
try-
find you a pair.
I'll try. I'm going to have these. Just wash those, okay?
I want to get you a better pair.
You know,
they can't
well-
be beat. Just so you know.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming on the show.
problem.
We're
It's
going to
my
have it
pleasure.
on, maybe the real camo will bring a product
Yeah,
up here maybe
definitely.
tomorrow or something and
love
talk
that.
a little bit more about it. But I appreciate you guys being on the show.
No problem.
Anything you want to say to listeners? Where do they find you? Instagram?
So, yeah, we have Instagram. It's Arbortec FW. It's really great place to keep up to date with all our products and anything new and exciting. We might drop a couple of sneaky things on there. We've got a great competition going on today as well. So
Okay.
keep a look on any competitions that are on our socials as well. And then go to our website, which is just Arbortec
There it is,
FW.
guys.
So-
Listen, you want to go buy a pair of trousers to ride that bull? That's what you do. Go to Arbortec. But appreciate you guys listening. Thank you guys for being on the show. If you guys got something out of this, if you learned, if you raised some questions and interest, share it. There's going to be some other people that want to hear this. So again, we appreciate you guys. We appreciate all the listeners listening. And remember to continue to elevate the standard of our industry through safety, training, innovation. Bye.